Back to my editorial, top of the hour. Tammy Bruce is here, Fox News contributor and Independent Women's Voice president. I say the extremists have invaded mainstream. Where am I going wrong?
I think you're correct, but they clearly always have been here. Now they just don't care to hide themselves in their attitude. I would also suggest that we've seen on The View some of those hosts in the past walk off when other Fox News hosts have been on the set. And, you know, a lot of shows rely on us talking about them because for their own ratings, right? I mean, look at the attention, right, that this has garnered. Sure. And I've been on that show once, and I found it very heavily scripted that everybody's got their job and they know exactly what it is they're going to be saying. And I think Judge Jeanine held her own. But there is this kind of visceral rage. It's almost an addiction to outrage that people now have become used to. And that's what we're also seeing. So it's difficult. I'm involved also with a project through IWV called Champion Women, when we're looking at so many personal attacks on women in the political scene. This, of course, was not that. It was just very, very aggressive. But it informs the American people about who's operating on emotion, who's just still dealing with something that happened 2 years ago versus what are the policies that are implemented that are really helping people's lives? And when you think about that, Whoopi Goldberg's rage makes no sense. Even if you don't like the president personally, my goodness, he's governing and governing well. Yes, he's an active president. There's unexpected things that occur, but he's really come through when it comes to what his intentions have been and what promises he's made.
He totally dominates the national scene. I mean, you cannot read a newspaper, you cannot watch a TV show, you cannot
from the
hold a
primary
conversation.
On.
Yes, absolutely. Complete dominance.
Yes.
No other president has stridden across, what's the right word? Yeah. Strides across the national scene and dominates it every single day. Yeah. Have you lost friendships because of this?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. And you
have
hope.
You?
Well, not that I know of right now.
Okay. Ash?
We just don't talk about it.
That's right. You retreat from real conversation.
Correct.
Sorry, I interrupted you.
No, I think that's exactly part of the point of what's happening even with personal relations with people who know each other, that there is some kind of a visceral thing that in some cases the Democrat Party, certain liberals, not all of them, encourage because they in a way can't admit that they've been wrong. Look, I wasted a lot of time second-guessing this president very early on. And yet there's a benefit to being able to say, wait a minute, maybe we were wrong. Clearly this man is doing things, and it's been beneficial. And yet because there's such an investment in, let's say, liberal leadership, Maxine Waters an example, of not wanting to admit that their theory or plans did not work. That's part of why Trump is loathed, because he's proving by example that the conservative ideal works, conservative policies work, and as a result, of course, liberal policies and approaches don't.
Well said. Tammy, you're all right. Have a good weekend.
Thank you, sir. You too.
Speak to all of those friends.
Well, I'm making new ones. Let's just say that.
Excellent.
That's right.